Hey guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and right now I'm sitting down to check out another episode of the wonderful Crunchyroll original series Tower of God, obviously adapted from the webtoon Tower of God. And this one is specifically episode 4. If you guys haven't checked out my reaction to episodes 1, 2, or 3, I'll leave the links in the description below, as well as up here so you guys can go and check those out. But for joining back with me for episode 4, because I'm freaking loving Tower of God. I haven't had any issues with the anime adaptation whatsoever. It does feel like a little bit more fast-paced to me compared to my reading of the webtoon, but I would surmise that's more due to the fact that I'm a slow reader when I'm scrolling down the webtoon. Because if you guys have never read webtoon, you're reading it in a vertical fashion, whereas in a manga it's more vertical and horizontal combined, and there's much more packed into one page of a manga as opposed to one page of a webtoon, because you're scrolling up and down. Anyways, that's a little bit of a ramble. Also, I just recently started a new anime called My Hero Academia, which many of you guys might be familiar with since it's so freaking popular. So if you guys want to check out my reaction to episode 1 of My Hero Academia, I'll leave the link in the description below as well. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into episode 4, because we had the first test with the correct door. We learned a little bit about Khun, and then of course now we're in that special part of the tournament, where at least like an extra part of the tournament that they added, because there's a team of 3 that somehow was the only survivor of one of the rounds. You know what I'm saying? So now they've added them to Bomb's crew of climbers. So obviously this is a decision by the rankers to try and even out the playing field a little bit, a crown game to see who can zoom all the way forward. And it's kind of basically capture the flag, but it's like you gotta keep if you capture the flag, you gotta keep it for 5 rounds. If you don't, then another team gets it, then you're kind of out. But at least you're not completely out of climbing the tower. So it's like you can't really lose in this game, but you can only win. So unless you get severely injured or something like that, I guess that counts as a loss. Anyways, as always, if you guys are enjoying watching these videos with me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with any other fans of Tower of God, the anime or the webtoon out there. Also come over to Discord, where we're building a wonderful community over there of anime, movie, TV show lovers and video game lovers over there. So we've got a pretty active community over there, so if you want to join in and chat directly with me, come join in over there as well, if you guys use Discord, that is. And also check out some of my gaming on twitch.tv/Khanvolution. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Tower of God episode 4 in 3, 2, 1. Wait for it. Son! Alright, he thinks it's Rachel.
それってお前が探してるけど違った。挑戦者が戦えない状態になってしまったので、次のゲームを行いますよ。アナク、引け。チーム一強え、お前は。チーム一強い。
Oh, Hops takes offense to that.
もう一度被った方はいかなる理由でも玉座を離れたら負けとなりますが。
Right.
ゲーム中に控え室に戻ったら失格。
へえ、ワーに文字読めるんだ。
読まずにブザーを押した俺らが悪いと？じゃあ、チームがバラバラ。俺の剣術とお前の殺人武術で。
Oh yeah, killing arts. Yeah, let's go!
仲間を信じるのは当たり前のことだろう。
ワニ、まだその時じゃない。
チョコバー10本で手を打とう。
He just wants chocolate. Shit. Damn, 2 gates. 4 eyes and weird head angel shit, dude. Anak's just chilling over there, man. He's still sleeping. Yes, Chibi-san, let's go! Oh shit, let's go, son! 1 sword. Crack that sword! Oh, 2nd sword! Super infernal punches. Damn. Ah, Chibi-san with mid. Oh shit, look at him go! Oh! Smack the shit out of this girl! Yes! Oh shit. Oh yeah, right. Hats to the rescue! They already down, son. Super Inferno Punch.
Right.
ゲームが進めば参加するチームも増える。
Because it's ultimately a game of endurance, basically. How long can you keep the flag for? So if a person gets the flag at a much later round, they're more likely to succeed, given they're strong enough, of course.
ならなんで参加しない？戦わない。
玉座にいるのがアナクさんだから。
俺ならできる。
Oh shit.
方法は任せる。あとは俺に任せる。
Oh, he's waking up. Ooh, Shinsu time!
神の水だ。波使いだ。
It's like a Biju attack. Damn, hyper beam! Yo! Oh, blocked away. Oh, right, the resonance.
俺はどこからでも玉座を狙う。
Damn.
指導。
Oh shit, right! Oh my god! She's about to ignite that shit. Damn, dude!
ここからお前ら全員殺せる。
Holy shit. Damn, dude, holy freaking... Look at him jump around in his freaking...
あの武器、やはり反則だろ。指導武器の使い手なんて。
Right. Oh, the music.
なんかさっきからおかしくて。おとなしくしてください。
Oh,
黒の三月。
she knows. Yeah, you guys can't beat that shit.
バカ、諦めなさい。
セレナ、ホー、ラウレチームは失格となります。
アナク。
俺様にはわかるぞ。そいつはラーク様と戦いたがっている。
He's not wrong. Oh.
なぜだ。なぜ貴様が黒の三月を持っている。
黒の三月。
その武器は貴様にふさわしくない。いるの。
Just randomly out of nowhere.
俺たち失格になったんだぞ。
Yep.
言ってるの。
Oh shit, damn.
エドワールの13月シリーズの一つ。
Oh yeah.
黒の三月。
お前がなんでそんなものを。
この武器は13月シリーズの一つ。
The Green April. Oh shit.
私はザハードの姫だ。
Ah!
それはお前が持っていてはならない武器だ。
に借りたものだからあなたにあげることはできません。
一刻も早く脱落者は控え室に戻りなさい。
夜、私と賭けをしろ。ラウンゲームに最後勝ち残れば緑の4月をやろう。お前たちが負ければ私の勝ち。
Right.
黒の3月はいただく。お前にチャ
今
ンス。
なんて言ったが負けるってことが。
確かに姫だのルールだの気に入らねえ。行くぞ。やっと俺たちと。
Oh shit, it's time! The music, dude. Oh shit!
何が悪いのよね。偽物に偽物。
We hear her voice.
ごめんなさい。
ずり下ろせたんだ。
Right, at least he got her off the throne.
お前すごいわ。トカゲに黒の3月を渡さなかった。
Yep.
人を裏切っちゃダメ。特に女の子は世界を敵に回すのと一緒だから。
Damn. Oh shit, that hits a little bit too hard for
け
Khun.
ど
だからこそすごいんだ。誰かとの約束を守ろうとするなんて俺にはできない。スタートします。
Stato.
よっしゃ行くぞダブルカメども。
Double turtles.
玉座の
Oh
主がいなくな
damn.
った
What the freak? Spirited Away?
いわばスピードゲーム。ゴムのような体が。
What you think you are, Luffy? I got a knife.
勝負。もらった。
Oh. Ah, damn with that freaking tornado blast.
ゲーム終了。
Oh, all right, I remember,
何
dude.
を言ってんだ。
俺に勝ったら王冠をくれ。
Ore, ore. Dude, the art style is so unique here.
めんどくさいや。はれ。お前ら勝手に戦え。
The horns. Introduce a little anarchy.
まだ気づかねえの？
Ah, tricked ya, bitch.
さて、そろそろ準備しますか。 ねえ全員殺しちゃっていいよね
Rahel. Ooh, another crazy episode, of course. Oh man. Okay, so now things are really starting to heat up. Definitely things are freaking starting to heat up. We get to see a lot more powers and activation. We get to see the ignition of another 13-month series by freaking Anak Jihad. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a little bit of conflict going forward because we're about to see, the 13 months coming into activation a little bit. What you can already see from now is that, yeah, there's 13-month series, but why are there 13? You know what I'm saying? And why do they react to one another as such? You know what I'm saying? So like, you'll see it going forward, what it means to truly ignite a weapon. It's the same thing as like saying activation of a weapon, but there's a little bit more to it. We get to see a little bit more Shinsu activation, Shinsu powers being utilized. So it's the ability to use a Shinsu in this tower at such an early stage is it's like making a name for yourself. And so for these individuals to be able to command Shinsu the way they do, to be able to use it as a form of attack the way they do, means they're quite powerful, because it's not easy to be able to control Shinsu, or rather be able to survive in high density Shinsu, rather just like being able to manipulate it in the form of an attack. So obviously these individuals are quite powerful and quite formidable foes. However, Shinsu isn't the only thing. You got to be able to wield powerful weapons. At the same time, you got to be super lucky, as Leiroro mentioned earlier on. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Anak, is able to recognize bomb, and that bomb is able to wield the Black March, that puts that concept into Anak's mind that the bomb is ultimately a threat. That's why in order to progress forward, and bomb actually literally made freaking Anak leave the crown, which was a good thing, as Khun mentioned, because if Anak was still on, then they would have a much difficult time, actually getting the crown itself. But of course, thanks to Leiroro's intervention, the only thing Anak lets Bomb know is to make a bet. If Bomb wins, then he gets not only the Black March but the Green April as well. Vice versa, she gets the Black March. So you can already tell there's this like a little bit of like this sort of animosity inside Anak towards something about the Black March. We don't know exactly what yet, or what her backstory is as far as the anime is concerned, but it's definitely getting a little bit interesting. We get Chibisu doing some martial arts, against those two two from the other team and stuff. So against Ho and Serena, so that was pretty cool. I love seeing Chibisu in action, man. And now Chibisu is like getting all lovey-dovey with Hats just because Hats is slowly starting to recognize him, whereas in the previous episodes he was just like an extra accessory to their team and whatnot. So things are definitely getting pretty interesting, and the way it ended with is that Rachel really, or is it somebody else? We don't know, but we do see Dorsey over there on that other side of the team, who's the girl in the orange, so she's definitely an interesting, definitely a wild card in this tournament for sure. But yeah, I don't know how much I can say because I don't even remember a lot, because like while watching this episode, I'm reminded of a lot of stuff that happened, but while watching it's like you don't really know what's gonna happen because so long ago reading that stuff, man. But yeah, this was exciting. There's a lot of action in this, obviously. A lot of the movements are very different, and the music just brings out this like sort of ancient feeling within this anime. It just feels very different. Like I said, the music is very reminiscent of Ghost in the Shell. That sort of ancient technological type of music, or that's what I assume it to be or feel like. But yeah, I'm trying to be very careful with what I'm saying because I don't want to reveal anything. But then again, I don't even know what it is for me to reveal because I don't remember a whole lot of shit, But as the series progresses, I just remember a lot of the stuff going forward. But yeah, I love the animation. If there's one gripe I do have about this anime so far, I don't know, in my mind I expected a lot of their action and attacks to be much faster. A lot like very much like One Punch Man type of action. I just expect like the movements to be a lot faster, but it's not too much of a negative for me. It just, in my mind while reading the webtoon, I imagine these attacks to be much faster compared to like even the Shinsu blast. I expect it to be like a super fast Kamehameha like wave, as opposed to like the much slower, you know, water like mobility type of thing that it appeared here, or the sound to be a little bit more impactful. But that being said, that's just a little small detail. I freaking loved it so far. The animation style and everything. I love the interactions that the characters are having within them, as far as like, you know, as the personalities were displayed in the webtoon. So I can see a lot of people diving a little bit hardcore into the comparisons, but for me, I still enjoyed it quite a bit. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. What did you guys think about this anime? And if you guys were kind of unsure about this anime, does this episode sort of help bring you on board, or are you guys still having a little bit of doubts about the anime going forward? And does the story entice you? Does the, you know, sort of the mythos around Tower of God that's sort of being revealed to you in little tidbits so far entice you to watching more, or maybe get into the webtoon yourself? Leave all your comments down below, and I will see you guys later in Tower of God Season 1, Episode 5. Until then, have a wonderful day or wonderful night, wherever you guys are. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.